Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Victoria here, Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your daily reading for Monday, October 23rd of 2023. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for each and every one of you. Let's see what we've got going on. We are in eclipse week here, folks. So expect the energies around us to be weird, maybe turbulent, a little bit chaotic, perhaps even enlightening in this energy as well. Whenever we do get eclipse energy, we've had it all through the month of October, and it's just really getting a little bit more intense. Thank you. This week is, we may have things that come out of the woodwork. We may have people that are maybe a little bit chatty at this particular one because we've got Mercury in Scorpio. So people might be a little bit more talkative, but it could be gossipy. So it could be people spreading rumors, that kind of thing. So really just this week, expect the unexpected, center and ground your energy. We say that all the time, but it really is important, okay, especially this week. Just try and go with the flow. It's going to be really important this week to try not to let things get under your skin too deeply. All right. I am willing to let go is one of the big mantras for your week ahead. Okay. So people might be going through some stuff in their personal lives. You just don't know what's going on. And, if we do let things get under our skin and we carry those things around with us, no. It's not going to really work out that well for you. Okay. So just, try and just, those little battles that sometimes you would normally fight, perhaps try and walk away. All right. Come back and revisit something, a conversation, perhaps when energies are a little bit more stable. All right. Can't always do that, especially if there's something of utmost importance that we've got to deal with, but just a heads up and just a word to the wise. All right. So let's see what we've got coming in here. We have inner guidance. Another great aspect of eclipse season, of course, full moons are very intuitive anyway, very intense, very emotional. But in this particular time, by the way, happy birthday to all you Scorpios. We are in Scorpio season now. But the thing is, at this time of year is when the bridge, the gap, the veil, if you will, between our human world and between our energy or spirit world is thin. It's easier to connect with our intuition. It's easier to meditate. It's easier to connect with the beyond, or with the unknown, the mysteries of the universe. So you may find today and all through your week, most likely, that you're being guided down the garden path somewhere. You may not know what's at the other end. You might not know what's beyond the garden gate, but you're being encouraged, whatever your situation is, to really, really listen to your intuition, your inner guidance system. It's never been more on point than it is right now. Okay. And it never does lead you astray. It never leads you down the wrong path. It's leading you where you're meant to be. So we also have your home sweet home. Your home and family matters require your attention and loving care. All right. And this may be a week for a lot of people where you are feeling the energies, you're feeling some intensities. And I don't know about you, but last week, especially as we got a little bit later in the week, I'm like, what is wrong with people this week? Like, it's like, I mean, on one hand, it's like some people's brain cells fell out of their head. And it's like, what are you talking about? I do manage a whole bunch of people. And I'm just like, did everyone turn their brains off the last few days? I'm not sure. Even out and about, it's like people are kind of, going along like bumper cars, right? Just bumping into things and just going around willy-nilly and creating all kinds of chaos. So this may be a week, especially today, where you do want to spend a little bit more time at home where sanity may prevail. You might be focused on your home this week as well. For some of you, this eclipse is bringing changes on the home front. This might be where you live. This might be the property that you own. It could be something with your family or your children. And so you might need to really take care of business in your own house this week. All right. But whatever your situation is, home sweet home also represents you. your inner self. So take care of you this week, okay? It's really going to benefit you if you do. But with this eclipse happening in the sign of Taurus, you may really need to connect with the earth, connect with nature this week on some level. If you check out the eclipse readings that are posted for you, I think there's a couple more just trickling out. It takes a while to download these things. Anyways, but if you, I do talk about it a little bit about connecting with nature throughout this eclipse. And it is going to be quite important. It is Taurus energy. Taurus is very down to earth. And Taurus is very, how should we say, very beneficial. I mean, it's a financial sign. It's about our resources. So some of you might be finding the resources that you need, but it's a very earthy energy and very simplistic energy, right? So, in this, we can find beauty in the simplicity of life. So this can be where you want to maybe just go for a walk around your neighborhood. If you've got a dog, maybe you change your route up a little bit. Maybe you go into the forest or go sit by the ocean. Whatever it means to you to connect with the earth this week is going to be really, earth, there you go, is probably going to be really important and really helpful to you just to kind of stay in that grounded energy. We've got the Strength card coming out for you guys today. So we love the Strength card, Leo energy. So some of you might feel a little bit fiery today, a little bit saucy today, but some of you might be really needing to tap into your inner strength to deal with energies around you, with other people. The Strength card does show that there might be something that gets strengthened in your day or in your week ahead. It's a bigger energy. And so this can be a bond between two people get strengthened. This can be where something may test your mettle, test your reserves, and this is where you need to be a little bit courageous, so you need to power through, or you need to be a little bit discerning in your energy this week. When we get the Strength card, yes, it does show your strength, your confidence, your power, and it also shows your courage, your bravery, right? But it also shows the softer side is kindness and compassion and patience. And so in this energy, when we do get the Strength card, it can represent an energy of being a little bit discerning, knowing when to come out roaring like a lion and knowing when to take a step back and just don't engage or let something go or come back a little bit later when tempers have cooled a little bit and then address an issue. And so just like we spoke about it right at the very beginning of your reading, the Strength card, the energy is carrying you through. All right. And so really trust your judgment and know when to, as was it Kenny Rogers? Is it what it is? Or Kenny Loggins? Kenny Rogers, I think, know when to hold him, know when to fold him. Okay. So know when to walk away. Very important for you. But the Strength card is also important because there could be some changes that are going on this week for you. There might be changes going on around you, but they affect you in some way, right? Everything is connected in some level. This can be changes within you or in your environment or with your relationships. So in this energy, you're going to need a little bit of inner strength here, and this is where it comes out to the surface. Well, aren't you lovely? We have the Black Shuck come in here, and this is your challenge this week. And this is in this particular deck. It's called Black Shuck, but it is the Death card. And this is Scorpio energy. Hello, Scorpio season. We've got Mercury in Scorpio, so there may be some communication challenges to kick off your week with this energy. But basically, the challenge is change. Changing how you approach something, changing how you communicate, changing your environment, changing your mindset. Whatever it happens to be, there may be some beginnings, there may be some endings. The Death card does represent births and deaths, right? So metaphorical, metaphysical, right? Or sometimes physical. itself. So there could be some things you want to get started, but there's something holding you back, or there's something in your way. So before you get started on something new, you got to clean up the old stuff, right? You might be even in very practical terms, you might be at work and you've got a new project or some new thing that you have to get done, but you're not quite finished your old one. So you got to quickly finish your old stuff, right? Clear your plate a little bit, and then you can pick up your new thing or your next thing that you're doing. So whatever you've got going on, we do have change in the wind. We do have possibly some unexpected things, but the Death card does bring about transformation and evolution and, some very, how should we say, a little bit more challenging energies, right? Because we don't necessarily love change, or we don't love when we have to change or get out of our comfort zone. But this can be where some of you may be experiencing a big transformation within you, and very specifically spiritual transformation, spiritual growth. You've been on a path of awakening. You've been on the path of learning about different things, and it's fascinating, but it's also requiring you to do some hard work. So part of the challenge this week may be that you are going through something internally, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever it happens to be for you. And even though it's a wonderful thing, it does require a little bit of time or effort on your part to really power through this, and hence why you've got the Strength card. But the blessings headed your way. We've got the Eight of Spells coming in here. So this is exciting. The Eight of Spells, something for some of you, you might have some very interesting news today or in the next couple of days. Because the Eight of Spells is the Eight of Wands energy, and this can represent some really positive communication. So this can be something very exciting for you, something very beneficial for you that is manifesting in your world, right? But of course, even the wonderful things that do come into our lives, again, it requires a little bit of change, right? So, and that's not always the easiest thing. But the Eight of Spells also does represent a very busy kind of day, a very busy week. But the blessing here in that is that if you just really focus on what you need to get done, it's a very productive kind of energy. It's like, yes, there's a buzz in the air. There's a lot of things to get done. You might have a very full calendar or very full workload this week, but you are magically somehow just juggling all these wands in the air and getting things to where you need to be. So it's a big energy of accomplishment. And we do have the Strength card as card number 8 and the Eight of Spells. So we've got number 88 coming out here for you guys. All right, the home sweet home energy is 18, a 1 and an 8, but that of course can represent the moon energy, the moon card. And so when we have the eights do represent abundance, and they also represent some things manifesting. They represent your infinite potential, infinite possibilities, but they also represent flexibility and adaptability. And that is going to be your key to success this week, is being flexible, open, adaptable, going with the flow, and not resisting anything. Your advice from Spirit, I love that we've got this card. This is Aquarian energy, and as we do our reading today, we do actually have the moon in Aquarius, and the Starlight card, this is the Star card. So your advice from Spirit is to focus on the future. Focus on the things that are within your control and trust the things that aren't in your control, that the chips will fall where they may, and ultimately they will be for your best and highest good. You just might not be able to recognize it right now. But when we do get the Star card, this is that Aquarian energy, Uranus energy as well, bringing about some maybe sudden surprises. Okay, so just Spirit's giving you a heads up there that there might be some things that come in that you don't quite expect. All right, so stay grounded in this energy. There's a healing energy that comes in here as well. So you may have some things that you have the possibilities to heal, and to get back on track, right? Whether it's you or a situation or relationships and things, right? So things are falling into place for you. Trust in your journey. Okay, trust your intuition, highly intuitive energy when we get the Star card. But this is also Spirit saying count your blessings this week, all right? Focus on what you have. Focus on what you've accomplished. And when we do that, right? We get a better outlook and a better perspective on our way forward. And Aquarian Uranus energy is very futuristic, and this can be where things are aligning for you for your future. But the star energy is bringing about peace and calm and serendipity and also some patience. So you're being called upon to have a little bit of patience, okay? And as we already saw that with the strength card, right? That calmer side of things. But I think really that your advice here from Spirit is that, everything is going to be okay. Make your wishes. Some of you have a wish coming true. Count your blessings wherever you happen to be. If you can heal something, heal something. If you can find more balance in your life, find the balance in your life. And recognize your connection here between the energetic world, the spirit world, the universe, and Earth, right? That veil is thin right there. So this can be a great week again for you guys to connect with the world beyond your physical eyesight. A little bit of mystery and magic in your day and in your week. All right. So keep that positive outlook. Look to where you want to go, and don't let anything, derail you for too long. We all have obstacles that come up in our day. But when we focus on the solution rather than dwell on the problem, this is where the magic happens, and that magic lies within you. All right. But we do have success coming in here. We have abundance coming in here in many different forms. All right. But of course, we do have this Scorpio energy with the death card here that can represent a little bit of a challenge for you. Okay. But that's not entirely surprising. Being human, we don't all love change every minute of every day. It's like, can we just get some stability here, please? All right. So expect the unexpected this week. Okay, you guys. So I hope there was something here in this reading for you. If there was, please hit like on this video and subscribe to my channel. I thank you for watching. Knuckle down, stay grounded, have a good day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.